Hi friends, good evening. So let us talk about problems today. Problems are everywhere in our life, in fact. Let us talk about few facts about the problem. The first is problem lies in every spectrum of our life. It can be your professional life, it can be your family life, it can be your social life, it can be any life, it can be your public life itself. There would be problems. That is one. The second is problem happens to everyone, whether no, you are Modi, whether you are president of an organization, whether you are CEO of an organization, whether you are a child or you are grown up, everyone has their own set of problems, and every living human being has a problem. For dead, I cannot comment because I don't have capability to talk to the dead people as such. These were two very important facts about the problem. The third very important fact is कि if we close our eyes, if we ignore the problem don't disappear. They keep on existing, and in fact, at times they keep on growing also if we ignore them. It becomes very difficult to solve those problems when we are ignoring the problem when they are arising. So it is best we should solve the problem when they start arising itself. So these were this was the third fact. The fourth fact is our perspective about the problem basically gives us the idea whether we'll be able to solve the problem successfully or not. Reason being, some people believe key problem is not a fact part of life. Problem is something which is very exceptional. Problem is insolvable. Problem is very big. If we believe in that, believe me, we will not be able to solve the problems. So we need to have a very proper perspective about the problem, very proper mindset about the problem. Our focus should never be problem. Our focus should be the solution. Our focus should be accepting the problem is the part of life. Till we don't accept, we will not be able to solve it. So that was the third. Then the problems whom we respond correctly, problems whom we solve correctly, they change us, they grow us, they propel us for the future, they make us a better person. So once we have responded to a problem correctly, once we have solved the problem, we gain, we learn by our experience, we grow our self-image, we grow our faith in ourselves, we grow our self-belief, and that makes us a better person. And it also enriches our experience. Then no, the size of a person matters, not the size of the problem. Because if a person has grown from inside, he is a person who believes he can solve anything, has a lot of self-image, lot of self-belief, he can solve any problem. So the size of a person matters, not the size of the problem. The fourth and the very important thing is problem is something what we can solve. See, we all have two things in life. One is fact, one is problem. Fact is something about which we can do nothing. For example, if you see today, COVID-19 is a fact. There is a virus which is spreading, which is airborne, which is contagious. That is a fact of life. We can do nothing about it. We cannot catch hold of coronavirus and tell them, boss, enough is enough, now you go away. नहीं हो सकता है. But what we can do is we can control ourselves. We can take necessary precautions so that it does not affect us. We can basically wear the mask, we can have a social distancing, we can take your all the precautions which basically doctor recommend so that we remain safe. See, it is always survival of the fittest. If we are not able to adapt ourselves in the current scenario, believe me, you will not survive. And it is not what I'm saying out of anything, that is a fact of life. The dinosaurs disappeared just because they could not accommodate themselves in the changing environment. So this is also a change where we need to change our lifestyle. We need to change the way we were performing the task. We need to change the way we were carrying ourselves so that we and our family remains safe at large. Then, when you are facing a smaller problem, this means your goal is smaller, and when you are facing the larger problem, believe me, your goal is much bigger. So our problems come from the fact, the kind of life we are chasing, the kind of goal we are chasing, the kind of person we want to become. So that is one more fact about life. And in fact, God will never give you the problem which you will not be able to solve. uh, Always our problem comes very much proportional to the kind of life we want in our the kind of life we want to live in. So that was certain facts, certain truths about the problem. And next time we will talk some few steps to solve the problem. Till then, thanks a lot.